Hey everyone, welcome back. Tonight, I started dating Eldritch Monsters like one day ago. I gotta finish it up. So that's what's gonna happen tonight. As I said, I would've waited till like Date to Die 4 to release, but yeah. Unfortunately, some stuff came out, some stuff happened, so they had to delay it, but if it's to make Date to Die 4 as it to bring it to its best, I get whatever its best conditions on release date. I'm fine with that. So yeah, I'm just not gonna. I don't want to I don't want to wait any longer. I have 4 more endings to get in chapter 2. I know how to get them all, and I think I might just speed through most of them because I just want to get to chapter 3. I want to get to Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Akabaka.
Also, I have a
Sucker for love.
big Hershey's
First
Kiss
date.
with me. And I went out to a local CVS and I got some candy, so yes, it did suffice the petition. I'm pretty sure I can just load up from where I went. Yep, I'm missing 4 achievements. 4 true endings. And I'm gonna start off at Eldritch Mouth. I'll start off at Eldritch Mouth again. Also, I burnt my tongue on dinner, so that's great. Shit! Still as unnerving as I remember. I'm gonna top the box over. In this reality, it's just my hand now. Forever.
It's such a nice day outside. It's a little dry for my liking, but we could totally have a date. Why don't you open your window? Let a little light in here?
Oh no. 2 endings out of 6 I got. King in White and Awakened 2. No! Wait!
What is it?
You sure you want to do that?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you want to shower first before you go out? Like last time?
Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh no. Don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean?
Just a tad salty.
Heavens below. I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back. No peeking. Bye. I love you.
It was a close one. If she opened that window, Esther would have came. I would have been a goner. Looks like the clouds have cleared and Lynette is out of the room. I want to date Esther. It's go time. Otherwise, if I want to stay with Lynetta, I need to make absolutely sure that the window never opens. Ever. From this point on, actions will have consequences. So, let's start committing these consequence-making actions. So, game plan is right now, I'm just gonna do this book up to my internet is being a bitch. Alright. And yeah, Masquerade by the Masquerade Master Host's face. Elegant robe, ritual knife. You. And the knife's already in my possession. Alright, looks like everything is in place. Once I go through all this, I'm just gonna start skipping because, as I said, I want to get to chapter 3 as quick as I can, but I'll at least actually narrate myself for now. If Lynetta's showering in here, I better meet with Esther in the other room. I'll have to do Sarah on the planet's line and reach me, and I already know what you're gonna say, Your Highness. Yellow is more your color than mine, but I still look pretty good, right?
You clean up well. I'm impressed. You'd be presentable before my royal court in that.
It's a pretty snug fit. The mask almost feels alive. Like it's molding to fit my face perfectly.
Quite the opposite, dearest. Your face is molding to fit the mask.
I feel a twist of metal digging into my temples. It's stuck to my face somehow. Hold on, I'm eating my Hershey Kiss. Give me a moment. Oh. Alright, the nipple's gone. Can't be a narrator on an empty stomach, I guess. Ow! Ow! It really won't come off!
I may have failed to mention that we reenact the play with deadly accuracy. From this point on in the play, your character never removes his mask. So neither shall you. This surely shouldn't be a problem for someone who is planning to be my eternal servant. Correct?
I can't even blink anymore. My eyelids are stretched to the... Yeah, let me eat this. Let me eat this to my heart's content first. Forgive me, this Hershey Kiss is good. Alright, that's enough. And into the coffin called your box you go. I will heartily brush my teeth whenever... I will give my teeth a thorough brushing whenever I go do that tonight. It's not easy eating sweets. Alright.
The mask and your face have become one. Your every pore is now gilt in gold.
This is... What? Do I have to wear this to work? When I see family? When I see Lynetta? Wait a minute. Church people outside. They all had masks stuck to... Oh yeah, the typo. Stuck to them. Dude, are they past followers who became Esther's servants? Is that going to be my fate? Alright, Act 2. Well-lit interior. Well-lit interior. Welcome, company! Much... I fucked it up already. Whoop, I died. Welcome, company much cherished. May my loneliness thus perish. To this evening we shall share, which would be wasted by myself. No attendants have arrived tonight, alas, besides thyself. But I'll be aside myself when the king reveals himself. I fucked up again. Well, I'm dead. Legally. In this game.
For before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. All be yours once he arrives.
Yes, till my schemes may flourish, we shall haunt my empty fortress. Let us dance a whirling dervish while we feed our appetites. By the morrow we shall know if the king came tonight. Midnight marks the final chime. Until that comes, there is still time.
Be graciously obeisant to demonstrate a courtly patience. He declines no invitation he receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Yatil will know without report the king arrived by your escort. A prophecy of grim import. An immaculate performance, dearest. Bravissimo. There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine.
I probably should have asked before we got to the final act, but this play isn't a tragedy, right?
No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious.
Oh, that's actually a huge relief. What happens?
Your character is slain and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way. In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous.
Wait, my character dies? I'm going to die? I thought you said it was a comedy!
Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest.
Is she implying that she thinks my death would be funny? I get that she's an outer god, so human morals don't really apply to her. That's gotta be cruel even for her. No way can I go through with that. Sorry. I don't want to die again.
I anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So, for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene.
I fucking love that. Shout out to Esther for confirming curse words in Sucker for Love universe. I'm so glad that exists. Okay, banquet, ingredients, red fire candles, pink tea. Perfect in every single way.
Exquisite! Yes, I believe this banquet will do nicely.
The room is filled with mouth-watering aroma of perfectly seasoned meat and fresh fruit. There must be a magical component involved here because I see no less than 3 of my favorite dishes. Esther is strutting towards my bed.
Surely you don't intend to merely watch me eat, dearest.
I didn't think she was going to let me have any. Don't mind if I do!
Ah, that's not what I meant. Instead of watching me eat this feast, you'll feed it to me.
What was that? It sounded like groans of murderous anger from outside the door. Was that from the masked stalkers outside? If they all got masks on their faces, they must be Esther's followers, Gravedict's partners. Then their groans were of jealousy? Makes sense. They've been locked outside all this time. I bet they'd kill for a chance to spend any time with Esther.
Just a moment, dearest. What is the thread count of your silken sheets? At least 1,000, I presume.
Silk. The blankets are cotton.
Perhaps I'll just stand while you feed me instead.
So picky. If she's that uppity, maybe I'll start with the grapes. Something that'll feed her princess complex.
Delightful.
I'm glad.
Another.
Hey, think I could have one of these?
Dream on. My lips have already touched it. If you want an indirect kiss, you'll have to be more clever than that.
Oh yeah? So you won't need anything my lips have touched either.
Of course not.
Sorry. You were eyeing this cream puff, right? Would you like me to feed you a bite?
Oh, heavens below, yes. I am this new attitude of yours, dearest?
I'll casually take a bite out of the cream puff.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, that's so good. Never had anything like it.
Let me try.
Oh, you want a bite? Even though my lips have touched it.
I don't want it after all.
Oh. Well, if you don't want it, then I guess I can have some now, right?
Hey, hold on.
Oh. Really delicious. Nothing tastes better than food with a twist of Eldritch magics. Shame you don't want any of it. What's it gonna be? Watch me eat your favorite dessert or suffer an indirect kiss?
Give me the cream
What was that?
puff. I order you to hand over the cream puff.
Very well, my king. I offer the other half of the cream puff to her eager hands, but instead, I forgot I was hand feeding her. Her lips are insanely soft because of my fingers.
It really is delightful.
She's damn cute when she drops her sadistic front. I do more, but I feel those husks staring jealous daggers into my back. I'll tear my head off if I let this go on. I gotta put this down before I eat all of it in one session. Shouldn't we save some of this for the play? It'll hurt the performance if we eat the entire set, won't it?
I suppose. Very well. Let us resume the play.
Okay, now here is where this is where our actions start to have consequences. Metamorphosis. Performing this ritual after Esther's masquerade will have consequences. Here we go. Whoops. What? Oh. It's so weird to see her. Uh-oh. I can't get the ritual mask to stay on over my masquerade one.
Darling, is everything all right?
She's finished with her shower? Yeah, I'm just working on my pronunciation. She's right in front of me. Maybe if I bury my face in this book, she won't notice the mask is fused to my face.
Aw, are you stuck on a word? I can help you sound it out. Let me see the page.
No, I got it. I'm a big boy. Reliant can't be harder to figure out than English.
It would probably be easier to read if the book wasn't upside down, darling.
Oh, that explains why I couldn't read it. Okay, I think I've got it now.
Darling, why are you holding it so close to your face? The font shouldn't be that small.
My eyesight has been going for a while now. I gotta pick up some prescription reading glasses. But if I keep putting it off... But I keep putting it off.
I didn't know you need glasses.
I, usually wear contacts.
But you aren't wearing them now?
Oh, I guess not. I must have dropped them on the ground somewhere in the last reality.
Darling,
Yeah.
put the book down.
More gulps, great.
Now.
That's it! I'm screwed! If she sees this masquerade mask on my face, she'll know I've been meeting with Esther! Think! Quick, the bathroom!
Darling, open this door.
That door hold. No telling if this mask is still on my face when she gets in. so I have no other option. I take my fingers under the edge of the mask. It feels like I'm pulling my very fingernails off for mere millimeters of leverage. The mask feels fused to my skin. I'm taking off large chunks of flesh with every pull. This pain, it's unreal.
What's going on in there? Let me in.
It's do or die. I take a deep breath and pull the mask forward until my skin is taut and there's no more to give. Then, I... Fucking what, Oof? And then rip.
Why did you lock me out, darling? Heavens below! What happened to you?
I can't even formulate thoughts right now. Whatever happens here happens.
Is that why you were hiding your face? No, baby. I don't care about any of that. I'm not so shallow that I'd fuss over what you look like. I'm here because I like you, no matter what happens to you. So don't be so self-conscious around me, okay?
Lynetta.
Shh. Just let me hold you.
Quick snapshot. Men only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting, she says. I guess she doesn't know about that one, like, pyramid of, like, self-fulfillment needs, mental fulfillment needs, or whatever the fuck it is. This is all those needs right now. She's too sweet. This feeling right now almost makes tearing my face off worth it. Almost.
Just stay right there until you're mentally prepared to continue.
Okay. I end up blacking out from the pain, waking up sometime later in my bed. The golden mask was nowhere to be found. And then it only gets worse because maybe the sucker for love was the bitches we made along the way. That's kind of the point. Performing this ritual after Esther's banquet will have consequences. That has also been performed. And then I already used up my supplies to cook for Esther. All I have left is leftovers from her banquet.
That's no good, darling.
There's a little glitch there. That's supposed to be a frack. That's supposed to be a broken heart, not an actual heart.
It's no good to leave dirty dishes out, especially after eating so much. You know, it's important to take your diet seriously. You should be more careful when your health is on the line.
I'll remember that.
This much food. It's surprising that you were able to eat it alone.
Yeah, well, I know I don't look it, but I'm a big eater. Live stream keeps pausing. I mean, you did say it's the internet, but if it is me, I mean, allegedly there is other people right now, so if maybe they'll come in saying that frame drops or it keeps pausing for them. On my end, it's saying I'm fine, but I don't know. But I'm a big eater, especially with sweets.
You're so interesting, darling. I'm learning something new about you every day.
Can't tell if she's on to me or if she's in denial. But I sense I'm in trouble.
It just can't be helped if you got a sweet tooth.
8.5? Are you kidding me, bro? Lynetta is a 10 for me. Okay? She's perfect. She's everything I want in a woman.
Do you want me to feed you the last of it?
10 only going to see Anian. Alright, you know what? Honestly, honestly, both Anian and... You can't even hear... Oh, that's a okay, that's bad. Let me open it up on my, let me do some testing. I'll open up stream on my phone and see if that stuff's happening. Alright. I mean, it might sound like faint, but like this mic has always been doing that with the settings, so I still gotta fix that. I think I might try and do that tomorrow. I'll officially like make a, hey, help me fix this mic stream tomorrow. Everything looks fine. I guess it's just you, Oof. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what I really don't know what to say. What? Leftovers? I'm good.
It's no good to waste food, darling.
Also, I can definitely say this tune is definitely... I could definitely tell you this would definitely be unsettling on first playthrough. But, unfortunately, I can't have that luxury again. No, you were right. I should watch my diet more carefully.
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate, as they say.
Who's fucking said that, bro? I'm full.
Make room in your dessert stomach.
She's merciless.
Say ah.
I'm just kidding. No!
Huh? You don't want to eat?
It's not even audio? That's weird. Try disconnecting and reconnecting your internet. When I opened up on my phone and said I heard myself fine, I guess. I don't know.
I wonder if this isn't the food that you like. It sounds like you're saying this was for someone else. But that can't be right. After all, my darling wouldn't secretly be hosting communion with other gods behind my back.
5 to 10 words. Yeah, I think try turning your internet off and on. That's like the only advice I can give.
Right, darling?
And no text here. There's still a few bugs that Aka's gotta fix, but I think he's a little too focused on Date to Die For to cover them. Maybe I can pinpoint some moments in my stream where I can, you know, those are dangerous eyes. I've got my back against a wall here. Even if she knows, I have to keep up appearances here, or she'll drag me into oblivion without a second thought. I reluctantly unclench my teeth and open my mouth. The juice-soaked morsel from the leftovers is shoved into my mouth. It feels gritty, with an unusual texture, like it's covered in thousands of small hairs. It tastes strangely. Can't even begin to guess what food this used to be. I try to gulp it down before I can taste it, but it's too big to swallow whole. If I just bite it in half once and swallow the pieces, I might get it down before I gag. As I bite down, it bursts like a tomato, filling my mouth with a sweet juice. It tastes extremely fruity. Sort of pineapple even. That is good. It's better than good. It's great. It's godlike nectar. Instantly addictive ambrosia. More. I need more. It's too delicious to have just one bite. It's seriously like nothing else. As soon as I swallow, I feel the immediate effects of withdrawal. My fond memories of any other food. Alright. My fond memories of any other food faded to utter disgust. The mere thought of ever eating anything else makes my stomach churn. I greedily take another bite, filling my mouth as much as I can. The smooth nectar bursting from every bite swims around in my mouth, coating every surface. It's so delicious that it's making my mouth tingle. Did I just pat my cheek? Why do I taste blood? The dull tinkling suddenly turns into a sharp sting, then into an unbearable burning. My whole mouth feels raw, like I'm gargling acid. It's like my mouth is being digested. I lurch to spit it out, but my willpower fails me. I just can't bear to spit it out. It's too good. Just a little while longer. Let me chew it just a little while longer. The food falls out of my mouth with a splat as a heap of bloody viscera. It might be imagination, but I swear I spat out twice as much as I put into my mouth. The horror.
Good boy. You know how much I love to spoil you.
Bro, I swear. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of bogus fun facts. I absolutely hate being called a good boy. Like, every time I hear it, my every like feeling in my body just melts into a puddle, and I'm just standing there feeling like just feeling like a fucking husk. I just don't know why, but like, I just don't like being called a good boy. It's weird. I do find myself, never mind. But yeah, if you call me a good boy while I'm cuddling you, I'm probably gonna get up and leave.
Do you remember the last time we did this? When you couldn't speak back to me?
I do remember.
So, you know what happens next, right? One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again. As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling. Who knew waking up could be so exhausting?
Gonna take a nap before you, well, end everything.
You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time. I know what you did. Don't look so surprised. Right before our date would have ended, you betrayed me.
Didn't work. Alright.
Don't think that there aren't consequences.
Hopefully
between
tomorrow.
realities,
Hopefully tomorrow will be
darling.
better than. I am
I've
streaming
already
tomorrow,
dealt
and
with that pesky breakup spell in your book.
well,
I'm sure you
we got it.
noticed.
We got a new game coming out tomorrow for Roblox, Tales of Tenario.
So just take the straight and narrow path of loyalty in front of you, and we can keep doing this forever and ever and ever. Could you hit the lights for me again, darling?
Let's just get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait,
And oh my god, that's so annoying. Lynetta takes the book from my hands.
we need to talk. I wanted to apologize for being so nasty to you earlier. Truth is, even though I knew you were acting strangely, I was still clinging to you selfishly because I was so mad at you. I just wanted to have the best groundwork for a happy future together. So I thought I could scare you straight. But now I know that's not possible. Not here, not now. You're just not the same person that ended reality for me so long ago. So, let's break up.
Lynetta, I'm sorry.
Don't be. There's no need to end this reality just so we can have an unhealthy, failing relationship. So, I'll go back to sleep. Before billions die, for my sake.
Give me a moment. My ears feel a little itchy. I actually did take a shower before this stream, so yeah, I feel very much clean. But where do we go from here? What's left after today?
Tomorrow, silly.
You're taking the book with you too?
I'm just giving it back to Moo. It's not like I'll have a need for it.
Plot development, of course, yes.
Hopefully this book never finds its way back to your world. For your sake, and mine. I'll handle the book, but if you survive, could you throw out the rest of these summoning artifacts? It's no good to keep things that remind you of me, you know?
I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful day outside. You should open the window. Maybe let in some light.
That sentence just makes this so much worse because we know what happens if we open that light. If we open that curtain, a certain king in yellow appears.
Take care.
Goodbye. Friend zone. This ending, honestly, I'm not gonna lie with you. This ending hurt me. It really did. I don't know. I think it's just that I thought back to the rejection, I guess, and like that could have. Honestly, I feel like as of now, I have a feeling that the relationship wouldn't have worked out. So I felt like maybe it would have been eventually leading to a breakup. So maybe I could say that the rejection was a bullet dodge as well, but I don't know. Oof, I'm going to fucking drop kick you. Trying to have a fucking emotional moment here. Oh, whatever. Alright. I'm halfway done. I can skip more dialogue now. So, next up, perform Metamorphosis and the Dark Communion. Then, I do Esther's Path. So, off. Those go on. You. Get out of here. Fuck. You're leaving. Alright, it's fine. I mean, just give your just say fuck you to your internet, I guess.
Oh, handsome.
Or do something to your internet, pee on it, shit on it, I don't know. Make it watch Elsa Gate. My mouth. I can't move it again, just like last time. Okay, calm down, focus. If I can control my hands, then hey.
You're learning to control your eldritch mouth so soon?
Oof, the legally deaf. Sounds female enough. I'm getting the hang of it. It seems I still have my muscle memory from the last reality. Good.
Oh, try saying something in Brilliant.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so sweet. You learned to say I love you. You must have been studying, huh?
yeah, I'm pretty fluent now, right? What?
Well, yeah, vaulting would be a dangling participle error since you started the sentence with ya instead of ya. And since you and I are intimate, you don't need the gin suffix. No need to be so formal with your girlfriend.
Yes, I still have a lot of learning to do.
Yeah.
How do you... Damn it! It's actually really difficult to speak English through my hand. Reliant rolls off the tongue in comparison. Hand tongue, that is. How do you speak human languages so well?
Actually, most of us are hyper-polyglots. You can't get people to worship you if you can't communicate with them.
Really? What else do you know?
English, Mandarin, Spanish, French, Arabic, ASL, Parseltongue, Elvish, Undercommon, Swedish.
Hey! You made some of those up.
All languages are made up, darling.
I can do this. Electrician Bay is very spooky, don't worry about Lynetta?
Yes, darling?
I'm just checking, but you haven't tampered with my book, right?
What do you mean?
This Eldritch Embrace spell, it looks a little bit different from other rituals.
How strange. Oh, what's the use? You caught me. It's not a real ritual. I see how hard you're pushing yourself to make it through these spells for my sake. I thought maybe you could use a break from the real rituals, so I could spoil you a little.
That's actually pretty sweet of you. There's no time for breaks.
Not even a quick one?
I can't lose sight of my singular goal. Smooching, yeah.
Well, alright. I'll leave you to it then.
You're leaving? What?
There's something I need to check on. It's probably nothing, but... You haven't seen anything strange lately, have you?
Seen plenty of strange things lately. Out of gods, hands with mouths.
I meant things beyond the usual strangeness. You haven't noticed anything watching you, have you? Sorry, I guess I'm being the strange one, huh? I'll just be right back. Stay safe, okay?
Alright, Dark Communion. Oh yeah, now think about it. If I have to trigger that for one of the endings, now think about it. Alright, Banquet, or Dark Communion. What's the summary? I hear you want to smash the squid back. You had A1 Abrams. I didn't have A1 Abrams. Room well whip. This shit off. You on, out. You.
Delicious. Just as perfect as last time. As long as we keep finding each other, we can keep doing this forever.
I like that.
Do you remember the last time we did this? When you couldn't speak back to me?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I still need to show up that one Lynette. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna show up that one. Actually, no. I'll not. Actually, I think now is the perfect time, I guess. I don't know. I do remember.
So, you know what happens next.
Actually,
right?
no. I'll show it off. I think I'll show it off after stream. I don't know.
One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again. As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling. Oh, who knew waking up could be so exhausting?
I'm gonna take a nap before you, well, end everything.
You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time. I know what you did. Don't look so surprised. Right before our date would have ended, you betrayed me. Don't think that there aren't consequences between realities, darling. I've already dealt with that pesky breakup spell in your book, as I'm sure you've noticed. So just take the straight and narrow path of loyalty in front of you, and we can keep doing this forever and ever and ever. Could you get the lights for me again, darling?
Alright, now that she's asleep. In my bedroom. Alright. Let's piss Esther off now. Making dinner. Have fun with that. The mask would stay on my face. It just keeps slipping off. And somehow ripping off my fucking top of my head. That metamorphosis spell must have made my face incompatible.
Hi! Aren't you in proper dress, dearest?
Just having pre-show jitters. Getting the mask on is tricky with my hands shaking so much.
Jitters?
Yeah, you know. I know I look like a playboy, but I still get nervous in front of pretty girls like...
Dearest, you love your king, yes?
Yeah?
And you would never lie to her, correct?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Then tell me, what happened to your face?
I try to avert my gaze, but her iron grasp holds my chin firmly in place. Her long, sharp nails dig into my cheek.
What an unfortunate accident. And an even more unfortunate face. For now, we shall conceal that hideous visage of yours beneath the hood of your robe. Hopefully, this won't affect your performance. And in the interest of not having further accidents, you will have my undivided attention from now on. You may express your gratitude to your king.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Oh, and dearest, one more thing. I may not be as barbaric as my sister, but I assure you I can be twice as dreadful. Do not give me cause to demonstrate.
The 4.5 one is back! How is she still 4.5, bro? I don't get it. I need some, give me scientific explanation. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this. I already did this already. Oh, I fucked up the scenery. Oh, I fucked up the scenery. God damn it. Wait, no, I'm supposed to be at... I'm at the wrong checkpoint, too. I have to be at Dark Communion. I was so... Here's the thing, like... I feel like there's barely a difference with the lighting. It's so... the same. Not sure why my turtle's in here. Okay, well lit interior. Short second, is she even old enough for third voice? First short second, is she even old enough? Third voice irritates me to the point of committing genocide? Sheesh. Hold on. Welcome, come. No attendants have arrived. Oh wait, no attendants have arrived tonight, alas. Yeah.
Lay thine hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. All be yours once he arrives.
I know how to do. I know what to say. Rock 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 rock.
Be graciously obeisant, demonstrate a courtly patience.
Rock.
He receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Yatil will know without report. The king arrived by your escort. A prophecy of grim import.
Video and also doused so she could be a 7 because... Why are you so mean on her? Chill.
There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine.
Probably should have asked before we got to the final act. Yeah.
However, so for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene.
Just make sure, yep. Final pledge, so we're good. Ingredients, prepare candles. I already used up my supplies to cook for Lynetta. All that's left is leftovers from her dark communion.
You must be kidding. You were seriously planning on serving this to me?
Wait, I can explain. That's all you're willing to change? Dear God. I have nothing.
Mere leftovers for a king? How humiliating! If you would serve your king leftovers, who, pray tell, did you find worthy of the feast?
She's on to me. She's gotta figure out how to serve it to Lynetta. I hear heavy chains dragging nearby. I just got hungry. I skipped breakfast this morning, so...
You ate an entire feast on your own because you were feeling peckish? So,
Yes.
the person you think deserves to eat before the king does is you?
Yes.
Self-idolatry is a serious crime against me, God King and heiress to Carcosa. Conveniently, the punishment for blasphemy and treason is the same. Death. What a shame. I thought you had some potential, but you're a totally worthless servant in the end.
Oh God, she's serious. I'm seriously gonna die here. Wait, what if I did something to appease you? Then would my crime be forgiven?
I am God King. All is as I say. If I wish for you to be pardoned, then it shall be so.
You're gonna try your TV? Have fun with that.
Perhaps if you grovel on your hands and knees, I can let you off lightly.
I immediately drop into a full frustration below. Please forgive me. Let me make things up to you. I beg you.
You look so pathetic like that. Very well. You shall be.
I'm a lolly worm. Forgive me, but don't let me off without a harsh punishment first.
You. Don't you think you said that too willingly? I'm just checking, but you're not enjoying this, right?
No. Yes. Yes.
Oh, you shameless pig! You're lower than.
Can't handle someone like this, can you?
This is what you were about to try to feed me, right? Then this will be your trough, swine!
Oh, you want a bite, even though my lips have touched it.
Open wide, and don't drop a single morsel. I won't forgive you if you make a mess on my gown.
Juice-soaked morsel from the leftovers just shoveled into my mouth. Feels gritty, with an unusual texture. I already did this, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this. Yeah. Boom. Might be my imagination, but I swear I spat out twice as much as I put in my mouth. Horror.
Wipe away that sour expression, dearest. The next act is about to begin, and everyone will be watching.
Interior, no lights. Damn the night, and damn you, bitch. God damn it, bitch.
Why so limited your actions that permitted this result truly befitted to a hunger such as thine? Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh.
Wretched guest, you've come to mock me. Strip thy mask, apologize, then hastily depart. Oh no, she's going too fast.
Hast permit this golden guest to own the dimness of the city of Yatil. Lo, for I'm the king in yellow whose long shadow's on Yatil, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Yatil. And as vision turns to darkness,
skipped
you
the
have
line.
flame to all you see, and you'll wear that mask and robe for the the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt you till with crypt-like stillness, and none left alive to witness my ascension to Yatil. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid still, heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of Yatil. Wails unlike they'll ever be again in dark Yatil. That your invitations quill brought the king to Black Yatil. Listen to that applause, dearest. The euphoria of a flawless recitation.
Innumerable voices make up the cacophony of cheering outside my door. Fanatical revelry, screams of terror, and sadistic amusement all amidst thunderous applause. The king has come.
Smiles, dearest, smiles. Aren't you proud of yourself?
Why didn't you use a stage knife? I'm really bleeding out here. TV's not working, that fucking sucks. My blood streams from a gaping wound in my chest. My abdomen is unseamed.
To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will.
I think I skipped dialogue. Or maybe it's a bug, I don't know.
Oh, with sweet sorrow the curtain falls, and the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this, and I will bestow upon you the smooch I promised.
You mean the smooches you promised, Laurel? You said you'd give me 2.
Even now, that's really all you can think about? Your world is about to be enslaved by a horror from beyond the stars. You're dying from a stab wound, and you're worried about smooches? You are an interesting human. It is a pity that you'll soon cast away your individuality for me.
The yellow sign. Let's start again.
Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. I presume you are wondering about those smooches, huh? Tell me, does a servant that betrays his master only to come crawling back to collect his reward deserve anything? You'll get nothing from me, while I take everything from you.
So, no smooch?
None.
Not even 2?
If I wasn't going to give you 1, why would you think I'd give you 2?
You know, I think I hate people that go back on the road even more than I love smooches.
Hate? What's with that defiant tone? You're supposed to be under my control now.
Say, you're the embodiment of the life from your planet, right?
Why, yes, I am.
So, in a way, the planet star Carcosa is also you, right?
Well, yes, but what could you possibly mean by asking that?
It means I just figured out a way to get the smooches you promised me. Even if it means taking this whole planet with me. Carcosa Grvmazda Fiznara. In the event that stage lights fail mid-play, perform this ritual to bring Carcosa closer to your location. Only use in case of emergency. Only cast it once.
Hey, you're only supposed to cast that once. Carcosa is close enough.
Carcosa Grvamazda Fiznara Zingain.
What are you doing casting that spell repeatedly like that? That spell only brings Carcosa within a dangerous distance to the earth. But why do something so pointless? If you keep casting it, Carcosa will move closer and closer to Earth. Don't tell me. Are you trying to smooch my planet itself?
Carcosa Grvamazda Fiznara Zingain.
Heavens below. You're If you crash Carcosa into the Earth, it'll be an extinction-level event for humanity. I'll lose every member of my court that I worked so hard to steal from Lynetta. There's no need to do anything drastic. You'll die instantly.
Dying once or twice is a small price to pay for smooches.
Wait! Don't you like being with me? Think back to all the good times we had on our date.
That was short.
Please?
Carcosa Grvmara Safinana Singhain. You've met with a terrible end, haven't you? Also, there's a... I assume that's not supposed to be there. I killed my fucking planet because I was very down bad. She really should have given my... If she given me the smooches, she would... I would have... You know. If she gave me the smooches, I wouldn't have killed everyone. Yeah, what a beautiful... This is a beautiful ending. Alright, so, next end... Alright, 2 more endings, and then Men Yan Yan. So, I'm gonna do the... I'm gonna go to Metamorphosis, and...
Wow, handsome.
Alright. So now that that's done, I gotta trigger this, because I can't have her in here. Lynetta? Yeah.
No. Sorry, I guess I'll...
Alright, now that she's gone, this takes initiative. Now I gotta take initiative and do everything that I did again. Except I only have 1 heart for Lynetta. Mask would stay on my face.
Why? Aren't you in proper dress, dearest? Jit.
Jit.
And you would never lie to her, correct? Then tell me, what happened to your face? What in... For now, we should...
Alright. I'm just gonna skip through. I've been through all this already. And I fucked the scene up again. God damn it. How did I fuck that up twice? And she vanished? Okay, Masquerade. Okay. Interior. Well lit. Well lit. Thank you. I skipped it. God damn it. Alright, banquet. Alright, if I fuck up here, I gotta do all that again. Alright, so ingredients, prepare candles, everything in the room. Go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I can still hear the voices. No light. At this point, you're just gonna watch Mark fire. No!
Why so limited your actions that...
Jump scare. There we go.
Thank you! Oh, that... Oh, the stage is not... Do the...
Me and the smooches, you promise?
Your world is about to be in... And you...
Sign. Oh.
Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. Tell me, dearest, your devotion to me faltered today, did it not? I cannot fathom how someone as common as my sister could have led you astray. Oh, alas, this is a problem of the past, as you are now the fully devoted servant that I see fit to invite to my court.
All the husks. They're bleeding from their chests onto their elegant robes. Just like me. All these people. Why?
Why? You're acting like you're staring at pure evil. I do not kill or maim humans personally, nor do I cause the reality-ending maelstroms your ex-girlfriend does. I do this because it's what I live for. It's what I am. I am entropy. Disorder. Where things are built tall, I appear to knock them down. Monuments, nations, relationships.
Some of these husks have wedding rings on their fingers.
I steal the hearts and minds of the rich or powerful to break them, and litter my court with them like gold dust.
But why me of all people? I'm broke.
Because I am the breeze of chaos that knocks down any tower that challenges the grandness of my court. Your relationship with my sister was one of those things. Before, I only pursued you because you have a great deal of clout amongst the night-going crowd and shrewd, wealthy types. You would have been an incredibly powerful servant who would have been able to draw in countless wayward souls that meet my standards. At least, until that reality ended and you undid all of my hard work. All of my followers that I had stolen from Lynetta. Gone in an instant. And I had no choice but to abandon that reality. There's nothing left to destroy if nothing exists, you see. But in this reality, I've stolen away her most powerful asset. You.
My thoughts are already becoming muddled. The dizzying lurid glow of the yellow sign is sweeping me away.
Soon, Lynetta will fade into obscurity. Less than a forgotten memory. She'll have never existed. For this, I am ever so grateful.
Is there supposed to be text there?
How to show my appreciation, I wonder. Allow me to fulfill my end of our agreement. 2 smooches, as promised. Close your eyes, dearest.
Mission accomplished? Narrative. Enslave men. all a bunch of husks watch as they kiss the one they want most. This is kind of a win, I think. I don't know. Alright, one more ending. Let's start off the masquerade.
From this point on,
Get all this, and now I can just say fuck you, die. Alright, you. Both of those, I need, that. I need no lights on at all. Off and off. Get out of here. Get the ritual mask. Go over my masquerade one. Oh no.
I didn't know you need glasses.
I could just skip all this. What?
Why did you lock me out, darling? Heavens below! What happened to you? Is that why you were hiding your face? No, baby. I don't care about any of that. I'm not so shallow that I'd fuss over what you look like.
Sees everything to me.
I'm here because I like you, no matter what happens to you. So don't be so self-conscious around me, okay?
Annetta.
Shh. Just let me hold you.
She's too sweet. This feeling right now almost makes tearing off my face worth it. Almost.
Just stay right there until you're mentally prepared to continue.
Okay. I end up blacking out from the pain. Alright. What do I talk to her? You can't. At least I get
Just
to
as
give her
perfect
good
as last time. As long as we keep finding each other, we can keep doing this forever.
I'd like that.
Do you remember the last time we did this? When you couldn't speak back to me?
I do remember.
So, you know what happens next, right? One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again. As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling. Oh, who knew waking up could be so exhausting?
Gotta take a nap before you, well, and everything.
You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time. I'm still... So... And... Could you get the lights for me again?
I'm almost out. Alright. I got chapter 3 is almost here. And of course, then it takes the book from my hands.
We need to talk. I wanted to apologize for being so nasty to you earlier. Truth is, even though I knew you were acting strangely, I was still clinging to you selfishly because I was so mad at you. I just wanted to have the best prom work for a happy future together. So I thought I could scare you straight. But now I know that's not possible. Not here. Not now. You're just not the same person that ended reality for me so long ago. So, let's break up.
Annetta, I'm sorry.
Don't be. There's no need to end this reality just so we can have an unhealthy, failing relationship. So, I'll go back to sleep. before billions die for my sake.
But where do we go from here? What's left after today?
Tomorrow, silly.
You're taking the book with you too?
I'm just giving it back to Moo. It's not like I'll have a need for it. Hopefully this book never finds its way back to your world. For your sake, and mine. I'll handle the book, but if you survive, could you throw out the rest of these summoning artifacts? It's no good to keep things that remind you of me, you know?
I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful day outside. You should open the window. Maybe let in some light.
And there's just one of my cousins when they offered me to go to a restaurant with him. And also there's a bug here as well. It's the wrong audio cue.
Maybe there's still a chance for us. In reality, far from this one. But the best I can do in this one?
I mean, we're nearing chapter 3, so once I get that done, I'm done for the night. You're not going to kill me?
No, I am going to kill you. To spare you from the slow, agonizing end. I'm sparing you the pain of being alive when the fog lifts and reality sets in. You won't have to live to see the consequences of the spells you've already completed. At least this way, you won't feel a thing. Goodbye, darling. It was fun.
Goodbye. And, till we meet again. And also, I actually don't mind that I actually got the smooch this time. And I'm dead as well. And so...
Sucker for love. First date.
Alright, that's all the endings done. All that remains. Chapter 3. Nyarlathotep's Catastrophe.
Chapter 3. Nyarlathotep's Catastrophe. Fear of the unknown is the single strongest fear of mankind. Terrors from beyond the borders of knowledge.
I just realized you and John Crane would hit it off hard.
And yet,
She got this. I remember she talks about fear of the unknown a lot.
Since the beginning, and walks the earth amongst us now.
I need a Sucker for Love and Scarecrow. I need a Scarecrow collaboration now. And then Batman just collaborates with D-Man to conquer Scarecrow.
For true evil
Scarecrow just starts
unseen.
Scarecrow just starts using the power of love. Just starts making lust toxins instead. Oh my god, I would pay hard money for that. Also, local oof police is going feral over tall Catwoman's voice.
When you meet her, you realize that tucking away the rest of the horrors to the unseen corners of the stars is a blessing.
Also, thanks Nyan Nyan for narrating so I don't have to.
A shade of 1,000 manifestations, each more horrific than the last.
Technically, Nyan Nyan sort of watches me right now because I have a plushie of her. As I said, I have a plushie of all the deities from Sucker for Love, thanks to Makeship. And Yaka did confirm that plushie form is canonical, so now I like to imagine that she's just watching me.
She serves only one, whose chaotic and phantasmagorical wishes she obeys.
You know, I think I'd like to go back to the clown.
But enough about me. Let's talk about you.
There she is.
Well. You're the one that Lunetta calls darling and that Esther calls dearest, aren't you?
This dread. Yes, I'd smash too. Hard smash, actually. Do you see the she literally has the golden ratio right now. Hold on, I literally have a picture of the of her golden ratio. I'm posting this in the meme. Let me post that. I'm posting this in meme dump. Oof, give me a moment. I gotta find the golden ratio. I hope we have the golden ratio. I hope we still have the golden ratio. Hold on. Shifting to my phone. Please God, let my internet be for this moment. Found it! Oh, it's even better. Okay. Oh, it's 3 times better. Check my server now. This dread, it's like when I first met Moneta, but this time it's sustained, like a state of constantly being breathless. The very air has become unfamiliar and alien to me, saturated with infinite malevolence. It is impossible to breathe. The veil has been pierced, and the outer cosmos has revealed its limitless cruelty in the form of this avatar of insidious implication. Its very presence assails my mind, turning it against itself, and all that is decent. There, at the terminal precipice, I learned that terror not only haunts, it speaks.
Speak up. I'm an older god, so I'm a little hard of hearing. Are you or are you not the human that has been dating my nieces?
Yes, it's real. Normally I'd have an ounce of defiance in me, and I demand that she introduces herself first. But now, I feel it in my very bones. I'm being talked down to by something far beyond me. I am.
Good. Would you like a cup of hot tea? A cold glass of water?
You're offering me something to drink?
You've been through a lot. I just wanted to ensure you're at ease for now.
No, I just meant it's odd for you to be a guest in my room and offer me something. I like to say this. I feel like Nyarlathotep would whip up the finest cold glass of water. Oh god, Oof is going a little too feral.
Are you certain this is your room?
Honestly, pop off, King. The very floor beneath my feet feels mercurial and unreliable, shifting nightmarishly in non-Euclidean vertigo. Hell, if I see how it keep going like this, then I might just have to spoil you with some Nyarlathotep art that I have on my phone. I don't know the artists who made the pieces anymore, unfortunately, but perhaps we can find a way. Who are you?
Who am I? I am the obscure, the unutterable. I am the crying chaos.
She is Batman!
When mankind pushes out into the unknown, I am the unknown that pushes back.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like very haunting growls.
But just like my troublesome nieces, you can just call me Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Unlike with Moneta or Esther, I can't overcome the unnerving presence overwhelming my senses. I feel violently sick.
Never been visited by someone so high up in rank as me, have you? Silly question. There's only one that outranks me, and if you had met her, neither of us would still exist.
Oh shit. Oh, that's gonna... Here's the ending to this trilogy then. If we met this so-called god that outranks Auntie Nyan Nyan, then I guess all of reality then gets out. Okay, yes, smash. I agree. Ominous vistas of terror open from every corner of my mind. I want to run, shrieking and wailing, and alas, I've nowhere to go.
My, you're still holding on, eh? I expected you to last long enough to chat, but it seems you're nearing your limit. Let me offer you some words of assurance. I'm the last outer god you'll ever have to see.
What do you mean?
I mean that things are about to return to abnormal. Eldritch horrors will return to being obscure
Can't give a shit
boogeymen
about your
that
promise anymore.
stalk unbeknownst to their prey.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt something when she pulled that giggle off.
The veil shall be lowered again until the gate opens and mankind is eradicated. In other words, you'll never see me or my family ever again.
Fuck! But why? Why do you want to split us up?
Did you know that even amongst gods there are things that are strictly taboo? You see, whenever mankind starts exploring too far, too quickly, you accelerate the end of all things. So we appear to slow things back down. We scare you back to the safety of the familiar. We whisper evils and destructive mantras to the most dangerous of your kind to ensure progress slows.
Not my kind of king, but pop off again?
Because the longer you stay afraid, the longer you live.
You would love this man named Batman. You would have such a hoot and a holler with him.
To put it simply, once mankind isn't afraid of us anymore, everything will come to an end. Humans are doomed to explore, and once mankind makes the last discovery, once mankind reaches the edge of the map, you'll fall off.
Oh my god, she's a flat earther. Oh my, bro is down horrendous. God. I mean, I have acted down bad on stream before, but my goodness, you are out hornying me in all levels.
So if there's one thing that is certain amidst this infinite cosmos, it's that for all of time, our relationship is shepherd and livestock, as we set the pace to the slaughterhouse. In that context, outer gods and humans being romantically involved is beyond taboo. It's upsetting the natural order and is a conflict of interest, to say the least. Now, all of this I can forgive because my troublesome nieces led you astray. I know you didn't mean to participate in such a grave taboo, right?
I guess I didn't know.
Good. Then we can work together to ensure it'll never happen again. You're familiar with these books, yes? I had one made for just this occasion. Do what needs to be done. Perform the Banish Moo ritual.
What will it do?
Moo is the bookmaker, so it will prevent eldritch gods and humans from dating ever again. No more books can be made, and the entity responsible for bridging the gap between our realms will be destroyed. Our relationship will return to strictly business, in a manner of speaking.
I don't want.
Do not force me to remind you the grave seriousness of the situation. I promise you've never seen anything like what I can do.
Alright, I do have perform a banishment. I am so sorry. She forced me to make this book. She said she'd spare me if I would banish me instead. To destroy me, draw the symbol, and chant. Goodbye. I hope that love will be your black fire and total dark. I have dialogue
what are you waiting
first.
for? Perform the ritual.
I had a question first.
What is it?
How come you're so tall? The other gods I've met didn't have so much trouble standing in my bedroom.
I'm not always this tall. Sometimes I'm shorter, sometimes I'm taller. I have over 1,000 forms.
And this one is a 2-story tall cat girl in high heels?
37 of my forms are.
What exactly are you?
Well, when it comes to the unknown, trying to explain something is a good way to ensure you'll never understand it.
Huh?
Let me make an example. How about love? Why don't you try to explain love to me?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I think you're gonna act up again whenever I take care of all this. Well, I guess it's like chemicals in my brain that tell me to instinctively pass on my genes.
Is that what it felt like to date my nieces? To smooch them? Some mere chemicals in your skull?
Hell no.
Do you see now? The more you try to explain love on a technical level, the further you get from what it actually feels like. And the more you try to understand what I am, the less you'll know.
Hey,
You ask far too many questions. Sometimes things are best left unexplained.
Love means the comparison and willingness to do everything for a single person. Doesn't matter what it is.
Heed this
I
advice.
guess.
Sometimes the unknown
I never
is best
experienced
kept at
love
arm's
from.
length.
I never experienced love in the way D-Man has, so I can't fucking say a thing. What do you mean?
Do you know where time came from? How it started, or why it only moves forward?
Not the faintest clue.
But you probably wouldn't have any trouble telling me what time it is, right? Even if you don't know what time actually is or where it came from.
Stupid ass phones. Yep.
That's what I mean.
I guess.
Arms linked. Me and my family.
Okay, that's it. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do than the banished move. I'd love something to focus.
So you are as wise as you are lecherous. That is good.
Maybe someday, but as of now, like I feel like there's no shot.
I expected you to
Maybe
be
it'll
an
change, I
insolent,
don't know.
uncompromising philanderer. You can imagine my disappointment to have found you actually quite agreeable.
Oops.
Then all is settled. The bridge between our realms is severed for good.
Can I just go home now?
This may look like your room, but I promise that you've traveled a long way from home. Far enough so that you will find it quite impossible to return.
Wait, hold on. I did the spell. I'm no danger to you anymore.
I know that very well. You've just seen the precipice of the abyss and flinched. There's nothing left of you to be concerned with. However,
I doubt that.
banishment
I
ritual
moved
made
on
it
from
so
the
neither you
rejection.
nor I can travel to the realm of man ever again.
Also, before I go on to anything else, I just gotta say that poster over there is fucking awesome. I really wish I could get that in real life. I mean, I will say I actually do have a Lynetta print in my room signed by her actress. It was one of the first things I put. It was one of the first things I put up on my wall. That's not a fucking U2's figure. Which when in the case of U2's, I've left. I don't get anything from them anymore. Fuck them.
Just a precaution. Call me thorough. You will stay here where I can keep my eye on you, where any romantic escapades of yours will not endanger us all.
But I.
Rarely do I bother myself with the affairs of humans, but it was a smooch, wasn't it? The treasure for which you traded your life how many times?
Sorry, man. I don't know. I guess I just have to find a way to justify myself in that shit.
Curious. Then allow me. Is this sufficient? That's all you need to smooch me, right? 3 hearts and a big glowing button.
She knows.
I am well versed in human court.
She knows.
I'm curious as to what made my nieces bicker over you so incessantly. Now that you don't pose a threat. Now then, come to me, human. if you don't mind smooching an old cat like me.
Come here. Hold on, let me get that. And then... Yes, together forever. Oh. What a perfect ending. I'm not gonna lie, I let her do that to me. Bro, it's right there! Any day now, my ass. Any day now, my ass, bro. Also, ambient noises. Alright. Wait, there was more. Oh, fuck me. Alright. So, now, goodbye, hope that love will be your black fire in total darkness. Black fire. What? In total darkness. Boom. You didn't think I was gonna turn my back on you, did you? We could beat her together. There's still hope for love. Draw this symbol instead, and wearing your ritual necklace, chant. Don't mind me, I just tripped and fell.
Looking for this, dog?
Fuck!
You may be capable of pulling a fast one on my nieces, but nothing escapes my gaze.
Oh, I just realized I should have looked over at the other pages.
I think you'll find it quite impossible
No!
to cast that counter-evil without this amulet. Now, my stray sheep, it's time I shepherd you back in line. But first...
Health! Oh no, I forgot all the voice.
Do you believe your mind is still on your side?
Yes, we have to do this.
Do you still trust it? We'll see who it sides with soon. I've walked the earth while man was still rocking in its cradle.
Can't see anything.
I know not only what scares you, but what terrified every single one of your ancestors.
I remember this one the most. Any day now.
Here's an eye-opener for you.
Hi.
Was that too easy for you?
Stupid
We've only
bitch.
begun to lift the veil. Let's see how you handle the next one, dog. What's that outside your window?
Answer the door.
No! What's going on?
Very clever. But I'll have you know I've met many clever humans. None of them could outwit me in the end.
Writings on the wall. Something's wrong. I gotta figure out what this is. I don't remember.
I expected those to be a challenge. These next horrors won't be so easy to dispel. There is no escape.
Oh no. Fuck, I don't remember this one. Oh.
Now the end. Starting to have trouble.
Oh my god,
These
I got
doors
the
becoming
spell
too
wrong.
challenging for you to withstand. Oh, you can't begin to imagine the horrors I can show you. And soon, you won't have to imagine. Your voice won't be heard again.
Oh, it's you.
Haven't surrendered yet?
There we
dog?
go.
I'm impressed. You've got backbone for a human of your age. But I doubt your will
Also,
to
what a
survive
beautiful
will
view, I
last
gotta
much
say.
Longer.
That was my fault entirely. But he took the he took the turtle instead.
Come to add to. survived all that? Just one human? In such a short time? Becoming... I can't believe it. You're no average human.
I'm not
But you
afraid,
still
Crane.
can't escape me.
She must be running out of tricks by now.
The ultimate wrath of the clawing chaos is upon you.
What a cool ass pose.
Hold
purple
fast
aura.
and prepare yourself, dog.
I've lasted this long. I'm not stopping now. I'm not afraid.
And then you lack imagination.
Oh, yes. It's my time.
Come, your voice will be heard again.
You again?
What's that outside your window? Very clever. But I'll have you know I've met many clever humans. None of them could outwit me in the end. There is no escape. Don't lose your concentration now. Still alive, dog.
I surrender. You can come by.
Here's an eye opener for you. You're still standing.
I did it.
How?
I mean, that fucking guy always
In
gets
fact,
me though.
the longer this has been going on, you've seemed more and more resolved. It's not possible. There's no emotion stronger than fear, and no fear more powerful than fear of the unknown.
That's not true. Humans don't fear the unknown. Never have. If you think we do, you haven't been paying attention. Even sailors, the most superstitious humans to ever walk the earth, set sail to the edges of a world they were sure was flat and inhabited by sea monsters. We've been inventors, explorers, astronauts. Hell, we take holidays to places we've never been for fun.
You're not even stuttering anymore. Why aren't you cowering before me?
Because you were wrong, Auntie Nyan Nyan. There's only one emotion stronger than fear. There's one feeling that every living thing knows, and it's way stronger than fear.
It can't be. It's love.
No, fool. It's lust!
What?
You think the male praying mantis knows fear while he's getting some? Hell no!
Ridiculous. You're saying pure lust is keeping you from being scared of me?
Yes. Ever heard of suspension bridge effect? They say when two people face danger together, they fall in love.
Not when one of them is the danger. Don't you understand the cruel indifference of the infinite cosmos? Your world, your reality, everything you know and love, it's all meaningless and could vanish in an instant. Even as we speak, your sun spins around the precipice of terminal oblivion.
Idiot. The only thing the sun spins around is the Earth! And every human on it! And that's not all. There's more you don't realize. You really think I'm meaningless because I'm human, right? You think I'm the lowest of the low, an insignificant speck not worth any attention? And yet here I am, in your dream! Ooh. You're cute when scared. I've got that right, don't I, Auntie Nyan Nyan? If I'm here with you, it's because you're dreaming about me. It means I'm in your head just as much as you're in mine. I think the truth is that you're terrified of me. You're terrified of the speed at which I'm meeting the unknown and planting a big wet one on it. I'm terrifying enough to have invaded your dreams after all, right? You've come face to face with the greatest threat to your power, and nothing you can throw at him can stop him. And after all this, meeting Lynetta, serving Esther's whim, and being subjected to the worst you've had to offer, I gotta say, it was all pretty fun. Now tell me, does this sound like my nightmare? Or is this yours? It's my win, Auntie Nyan Nyan.
It can't be.
And it skipped another one.
You think you can turn the tables on me?
I already have. You're the second most powerful god and you fear me. It's only a matter of time before I date every single god you know. I'm gonna leap into the great unknown cosmos and smooch that too! Starting with you. Pucker up, Auntie Nyan Nyan. You've earned it. Yeah! We got boob! Hold on. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, yes. What I'd pay to smother my face in those.
He escaped from me. A human, too lustful to fear anything. Could such a thing even exist? What horror! As soon as any of us dreams again, he undoubtedly will return to haunt our hearts once more. Oh, I'm never getting a good night's sleep with him on the loose.
Auntie Nyan Nyan! I can't escape. You can't escape. Yeah! Psychologically scaring an Eldritch God, the best ending to a game. It's me! Almighty Demon. He gladiated with gods and came out on top. Dedicated to my brilliant wife, Caroline Hunter. What a sweet love. Honestly, this is such a sweet-ass love letter. Composer, extra spicy vocalist. Everything was female enough. Jesus God. Thank God. I fucking love this game so much. Aw, his wife. Dude. Voiceover, Michaela Laws, Kaylee Romero, Solani Milala. I fucking salute all of you. You are so good. You're so good at your craft. Everyone who worked on this game, I fucking salute all of you. You guys did so good. And also, Lani Manila follows me on Twitter, so I don't know why, but honestly, but yeah, thanks, I guess, in the end. Also, sorry what happened with your cat, Lani. Your cat was very cute. Also, special thanks. Also, Autumn Ivy is gonna be a voice actress in Date to Die For. She is one of the cultists. So yeah, that'll be cool to see. Let me screenshot you before you fall out. Hold on. Now he has a stubby arm. All I have to do is dream. Dream a dream. Kinda glad I found you out of nowhere. You found me on Lumion Legacy Pity Day. Yes, but honestly, I cannot thank you enough for... Still can't hear shit though. I mean, to be frank here, you are officially my first regular. Because like some people came by and went, but like you're the first one who's been constantly showing up to my streams, so I can't thank you enough for that, Oof.
Akabaka.
And with that, I have experienced the game again.
First date.
Also, one thing I always loved is that this is a Tenic. I heard she's in the form of a heart here. It's so cute. And I exit. And with that draws the curtain on this stream, and yeah. What a fun one to play this again. I will forever love this game. I will forever love this series till I die. I fucking love it so much. Oh yeah. Yes. So yeah, I think once again, whether I reach affiliate or it becomes March, and I will inevitably mod you, because I mean I think I can trust you enough. Also, I love this so much right here. I love that. Yeah. I know. Look at those things, bro. What I would do to smother my face in them. Never seen Yan Yan. As much as I love Yan Yan, I still like Lynetta more. But yeah, that concludes this. Let's just check for series as an update. I'll just go ahead and running that. Be on the lookout, by the way. I am planning to do a collaboration on this game with someone. I have spoken their name many times before. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna prolong this outro any longer. There is a certain project I actually have been working on with the Bookworm Adventure stuff. And that is me against all the bosses, so the compilations are taking up a bit of space, which I could really remove right now, so I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna spend the rest of my time. I'm gonna spend the rest of my night taking care of it. Yes, of course, we do have opinions. I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone tonight. I'm just gonna go and end off now. So yeah. Hopefully your connection will be better tomorrow. Well, I can at least pull up what I'm gonna be playing tomorrow. I can do that much. If I can find it at least. Yeah, I'd be banned if I was showing off my likes right now. very fucking bad. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Ah, whatever. As I said, I'm gonna be streaming, sir. Yeah, Mr. Solo. Ooh, you caught on. I would have rated him, but he's not live right now. He is, I mean, he did say he's gonna be streaming this week at least. Or next week, I believe. Yeah, this week, next week. One of his streams is gonna be a character redemption, which also is gonna be, which basically is gonna be drawing a stream overlay for me. Only Twitch had subtitles? Yeah. There is, but I think it's only for when it's VODs, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wrap up stream now. This is the end. Thank you guys so much for coming. I see you all tomorrow. Yeah. And then I'll also upload this video to YouTube as well. That's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'll see you all tomorrow with Tales of Tenario. I'm really excited for that game. I really hope it's gonna fill the hole that Lumion Legacy is gonna be has pretty much left behind. But yeah, thanks for coming. Goodbye. See you all next time. Peace out. God, they're so fucking hot. Yep. Something always has to sabotage something so sweet. Alright. That's it. Peace.